Welcome back to Oldman Gaming. Hey, we're here. Load or Leaderboard 31, whatever episode this might be. And yeah, we're here. And let me see. Anyway, it's near winter, and there's storms all the time, lightning all the time. I don't know if you got it, but what I got is, what are we in? Oh, I think we're in. Okay. Anyway, the gods from above keep striking my, like every time there is a strike, a lightning strike, it strikes this, and about every 3 times it then destroys the engine on the whatchamacallit. But I have enough whatchamacallits. Full of words today, people. No, I have mechanics that constantly fix it, so I don't actually have to buy a new one. But like, what a pain in the butt. Like, I get that it can be struck by lightning, but every damn time that it's too much. Let's put it that way. It's way too much. So I'm trying to be more efficient with my clean outs, so I just went and cleaned up the mats anyway. First, see, there it is, struck. It just lightning hit, and it. I know there's a couple other people that have had it, so if you haven't got through to a fall time yet, to autumn, this seems to be a new mechanic they've added in this leaderboard. Yeah, it used to strike the thing, but not every time the lightning strikes. I think every time. And before, I never knew that it actually did anything because, you know, it wouldn't strike enough that it would damage anything. But now I know after 3 strikes in a row, it will destroy your Glacial Creek engine. So be prepared for that. Don't have mechanics. I'm very sorry. That's like a 10-15K problem every few minutes. You might as well just skip autumn and move on. Yep, there it goes. See, now I've been told that that's the privilege I get for being a streamer. I'm like, oh, that is a great privilege then. Thank you, thank you. Now, as you can see, I've got the Franks out. I'm digging fast, digging deep. We've cleared out a lot already. We've done at least 1 switch, if not 2, I think. I think it's only 1. Let's see, at 64, yeah, the gas will tell me. I always fill up and then run until we're out of gas, almost out of gas, but I do that. It's generally, it takes about, oh, we're not going to reach here in a minute. I hope we'll get this block done. I'm trying to dig from the top, but I won't reach if we really back up to get the top. So I'm just going to have to go with the flow here. One thing I was trying to do here, let me get back to it, was this. Did it work? I don't see it in there. That's probably not in here. Okay, well, anyway. I do see we have a new member. Oh, 2 new members. No, 1. Sorry, guys. So it's Merlin. Can't read the whole name. Merlin Simmons became part of the OMG Games. Thank you for being a support in the channel. I do my very best to put videos up there, especially during this time in Leaderboard. I have been, unfortunately, a bit tired the last few days, and have only gotten the videos for the channel. Last night I didn't even get a video, but that was because it was actually my son's birthday. We went out to laser tag, we went out to dinner, We had a ball, except that I think I'm just getting too old for this stuff because wasn't it right after, oh my gosh, a lightning strike or it didn't hit the generator? This game's broken. I'm expecting every time. All right, 22. We're doing good. We're doing good. Now that's not even the full day of digging because I had to set up the Frankenstein. And the thing I'm spending rent on is the generator that keeps getting struck by lightning. Maybe it's because I rented it. I don't know. Or it's still being rented. Probably not, but yeah. Because I filled it up and then I forgot that I was going to sell everything. So I filled it up I think I filled it up right before I started selling stuff. And then I realized, oh, this is full of gas. It's probably like 10K, 15K worth of gas in there. So I'm not going to sell it right away or like return it. I'm going to take a risk here. And gosh, every time. Well, not every time, but that happens many times. That's really loud in the background. Hopefully that doesn't become too much of a bother to anyone. I don't know how much is picked up by the mic. But I promise, get some more videos out for the members area. And then I even had a bit of an accident with one of the ones, but I think it's because I scheduled it. Well, we're not going to reach, I don't think. Well, some of it went in. I don't know if it all went in, though. You know what? I'm not going to bother with it right there. I just want to dig and get stuff going, man. In fact, I think that was probably, well, maybe we started digging around 6 or 8 in the morning. So there's the rest of my road. I dug it down to the bottom. I'm going to have to extend this, maybe not here. Because this is pretty good and close. Close enough, I would say. Actually, we're going to have to, like, scoot forward. Kind of clean up where I reached the other side. Let's see. But this wall, or invisible wall, I should say, is a bit of a pain in the butt to everyone. So let's fix it. Looking to see, we'll probably see about 25. Well, yeah, 25 to 3K out of the cleanup. Oh, we will turn. It was already on and I turned it off. Whoa, don't see. So I think this bottom one is fully extended, but the middle one is not. So I still got some room to go back before we need the fourth one. But I think we can afford it. So I'm not gonna hold my breath about possibility, but the this is really annoying. Luckily, the glacial creek can actually hold a lot of dirt. I decided, like, when it started happening, I was like, I think I actually changed the engine once, and then the next time it happened, I was just like, you know, I'm gonna just keep digging. I'll fill it up because it can hold 2 dump truck fulls of dirt, the glacial creek. So I thought, if I fill up the glacial creek, then I fill up the what is it? The the hopper, and I even fill up all of the Frankensteins, then I have nearly more than a full cleanup. And I can just keep doing that until the storm stops. So I was digging, and I went up there to check. I'm like, okay, I better check, make sure where we're at, just so I don't overfill it. And I get up there and it's like running. I'm like, oh. And I'm like, oh yeah, I've got mechanics. We'll use them. So they're actually doing their job. I'm getting my money's worth out of these mechanics for once. Now they always keep the place up, running, and tidy, but like they're working overtime now during the fall time when the lightning is striking all the time. I don't know if I really like it. I hope this is not something that's going to stay. Because like, for instance, in hard mode, it would just be stupid. I would probably just turn off everything and sleep through the autumn then. I mean, I'm at a point in my hard mode game that, you know, sleeping through a season won't hurt me any. But like in the beginning, if you're like tight on cash and then you end up having an engine get fried, sure, it's maybe not Glacial Creek, but any one of the engines in any of the shakers are like, you know, expensive. I was even thinking to buy like whatchamacallit one. I don't remember what it's called. A better one. Let's see if we can put some over here. We will have to do some finagling with the Frankensteins here in a little bit once we... Probably when we clear out this square. I think I can get the whole square before I can't reach anymore. We'll see. Oh yeah, we should look at the leaderboard. I haven't looked at it all day. Sorry, I should have done that much earlier, but let's take a look now. I don't even know where I'm at. Pretty bad though, I know. 20th. Oh my god. 10K. Now, the good news is, I'm not too worried about it because I only do work part-time, so tomorrow and Friday are days off for me, so I have very little in the way of other things to do besides catch up in this game. So, but it looks like even after this cleanup, we will definitely move up to maybe at least 15th. So, how's my seasonal goal looking? I've done a few seasons, so yeah, 11K isn't phenomenal either, but I have a plan for that as well. Once I wish that I was further back so that I could just reset the claim and set it up so that when this next season starts, it can be my seasonal run, but we're not going to be there yet because we've got, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 more to go, which also, like, I mean, that's not bad. That's like, what is that? Well, it takes roughly 3 to do the max cleanups. Let's be very, was it pessimistic and say it's only 25 each one? So that's 2 or 3, so it's about 6K that's still left in the ground. Now, if we're lucky, there'll be more, which probably will be. I think most of the ones in the back are 2K blocks, so we should be pretty good. That only gets me close to, I mean, that doesn't actually get me to the top 10. I need like 10K. So we will have to do a quick reset and get back to work. But I've got, like I said, time tomorrow. time on Friday. It's going to be good. It'll be good. Saturdays are often times when we do stuff with the family, so I do get to play, make a video, but it's not like I sit here all day and just grind some dirt. So, like most Thursdays and Fridays, I'm generally trying to learn something. Been watching quite a few like tutorials with Unity to further my gaming skills and keep them fresh, because if you just sit around and don't do anything, you forget quickly. Maybe you don't, but I certainly do. Sometimes I forget even if I use them. So being a programmer, you know, like, what you have to really know. This is the biggest secret of all programmers, so listen up if you're a programmer. The best thing you could learn to do is learn to first Google and find the answers, or learn to read the documents and the man pages for all these different things, because and understand how they're like showing you to use the code. Understand the code they give you, how it's used, and you know how to read their docs. That's the secret, really. You can read the documents and know. Hey, this goddamn camera! Can we stop with the? Oh my god, I'm just irritated. And look at that, dropped it all. Stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. Pushing the buttons too much. We are getting back here. We might have to do some finagling before we. Let's get up here. Well, I can see it dumping in, so that's at least good. What's that? Lights will turn off. It's out of gas. It probably is. Okay, it's empty. Yeah, we'll have to fix that. How we doing here? Hey, that's good to see. Our engine's broken though. Come on, repair guys, do your job. Do your job. Now they will. They'll do their job. They're quick about things. All right. Well, I've jumped out. I'm gonna. Whoa, what is going on? It's supposed to be running straight down this thing, and like we're running at some curve here. Let's stop that. We're gonna. If I can figure out the buttons. This down a little bit so we can back up. I'm going to do this real quick, just so I don't want to lose the dirt. Ah, this is just annoying. Oops. It's going to give us some room in the back because that is not really good and straight, is it? Let's turn it on, see how well it's aligned. The line was that. There we go. So we can go back quite a bit. Is this like extended puller? No, it's not even extended. Okay, drive that. Oops. Alright, we're gonna leave that right there. Move this guy in the back around, and at some point we'll get these aligned differently. Because I'm gonna have to like have it go to the other side, actually. Let's see. Oops, I want to shrink this up a bit now. That's not gonna go. Oh. All right, let's turn it. Oh, it was already on. Okay. You're turned on. You're turned on. Wait. This was one of the problems. There we go. All right, everything's aligned. Everything looks good. Back to digging now that we can reach. Yeah, we should be able to reach nice and good. See, the problem is we gotta dig the squares over that way. So soon we'll have to do some really rearranging here. But with what or how fast I'm digging, we should get through this dirt pretty quick. Which will be good. Gotta do some catching up. Like if I had the whole claim just barely fresh and clean, you know, like what it was about 2 days ago, tomorrow morning, and I just had all day to do this, I would probably put in like anywhere from 12 to 15k easy in the first day. But I'm actually going to be kind of starting the morning off with a setup claim. Hopefully though I'll get a better claim. So it looks like the RNG is still in. I've seen a lot of people with different claim setups or like gold distributions even after their first cleanup. I mean not clean reset. So let's do some digging here. Get caught up. What I should have done again was, well, I mean, I'm trying to follow the idea that split in two was given. He says, like, basically, you get this thing going with some dirt in it, and then, so while that's going through, you're not wasting time anymore. Let me fix this because we don't have the full workers, not 100% up there. So then we'll come back over here. Get these all washing up. And that way, like, everything's working. Very technically, I would never have to shut down the wash plant. This is where I'm going to gain more yardage per day because I'm not spending 15 minutes where the plant's doing nothing. Instead, it's still doing its work. And I mean, yeah, there's a small stop in the initial. Oh my god. Let's see. It's more important to get these guys in there this very second, anyway. They're behind only because it was running, and then I obviously took some out. This guy should be good. I can't run both of these at the same time. So I generally will load this one up, and when that one's finished, turn it on. Well, turn the other one off, turn this one on, and then I'll just... Oh, that kind of went funny, didn't it? It's like I plan to live here inside the... melded with the sluice box, and I'm permanent. Oh, dang it. See, that's what I'm talking about. I forget that I think it's supposed to come over here and turn that off. So. Oh, now, see, this is still pouring dirt, just barely. But this is about the only place where I can... Oops, I went the wrong way. It's about the only place I can really up my, like, productivity, because everywhere else, I feel like I'm doing pretty good, being about as fast as I can be. My cleanups are slow, so if I can, I mean, basically he says he puts about 2 he'd put in about 2 dump truck fulls or like 3 dump truck fulls into the system, and then just go and do a clean, like what's left of the cleanup, and then that would take him 3 to 5 minutes, and he'd be back digging. Okay, so let's kind of clean the dirt there now. Back up and take a bit from the top. Are we still reaching? This is the wrong angle for this. It's better. And all you guys asking about the skin, it is a skin that he made. I actually don't remember where I got it. In the description of my videos is my email. Send me an email that says you want the skin. I will zip it up and I'll send it to you. Hopefully, it is a custom skin, so you have to go put it into the folder, and I'll see if I can figure out the instructions how to do that. I forgot what they are. So check the description. I have an email there. I mean, I'm talking about the skin on my truck. Everyone keeps asking me where I got it from. I don't think he's gonna mind. If he does, then I don't know, I'll talk to him. But he was giving it out for free. He's probably somewhere on a website that he has. And I'm not trying to make money or change it in any way. He was just getting mad. People would take his stuff, take his skins that he's made, and change it, you know, change the colors or whatnot, and then say that they've made the skin all themselves and give him no credit. So I'm giving him all the credit. I didn't do one thing with this thing but download it and put it in the right folder. And I'll teach you how to do that or show you how it's done, but I never made this skin. I have instructions on how to, but I've never gone through and done anything. Maybe, I mean, I could try, see how it works. I've done different things like that in the past for fun. We're starting to reach our max again with the reach here. This is pretty crazy. Well, actually not yet. This corner over here is looking pretty crummy. We gotta fix it. We can reach it. Come on. Why we're not reaching to the ground now? Because we're probably not at our, yeah. That's close enough. I'm not gonna butt hurt about some of it being left. This isn't one I've got to have it 100%. I could really care less about what's on the ground. I mean, I would care more if I was running around with the front end loader, because that thing's quite picky on what it can run over and what it can't. Most of the time, anything on the ground besides flat ground, it can't run over. So, you know, which is very odd considering it's a vehicle with gigantic tires on it. Kind of meant for that specific kind of activity, but hey, maybe it's just me. Alright, I'm gonna, whoops, I should have just popped out like this. Go. Turn it on. Back it up some. Whoa. Careful there. Yeah, boy. Alright. Got any more reach on this guy? I do, but it's kind of not centered. Let's see. Turn this on. How's it look? It's actually a little much. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Boom. Hit the generator. Let me just hop out of here real quick. Where are we at? 45 already? Dude, we're doing good. Alright, off we go. Hey, look at that. We can reach again. That's nice. Okay, we're gonna... Oops. Back it up a bit. Grab up here. I'm gonna... Not like that, so it's easy to see. Oh yeah, 31%. So we're it looks like it's all going on the ground, but I'm pretty sure it's actually getting into the hopper here. Considering it's over full. Well, I mean, you know, I'm more than keeping up. And there goes our engine again. Luckily, we've got mechanics, and the Glacial Creek itself can take a whole bunch of dirt, so I'm not too concerned about. Like in the beginning, it was like, oh my gosh, every freaking time, dude. So annoyed. I mean, still am annoyed by it, but oh, I've got it covered too. So look how we're not reaching the bottom again. And this stupid visible wall is like driving me bonkers again today. Got a lot over here to clean up. Oh, getting caught on the hopper. Gotta be careful. I gotta fix it. Back down. Go. Dude, it's destroying it a lot. This is not cool. I think I'd go, well, it's only during this period. I mean, we've got 1 day to winter, which will then, the problem will be fixed. Because it won't be fall time anymore. We won't get any more lightning storms or thunderstorms, I don't. Whoa. Come on, shut. There we go. Almost wondering if I'd get a notice if we're full. But there are a few things that will switch, and oh, we barely hitting the ground there. Oh well. Come on. Now we're fixing this. That's not all what I wanted to see. What my dog wants. He's been a little bit of a pest today. Because we had a good dinner, and you know, every once in a while I'll put my plate down, he can, you know, lick it clean, but like there's some plates still left on the table. He's been kind of begging for him, and I'm just like, oh boy, that's not how you do it. You know, we give it to you, great, but don't stand up here and beg. And this kind of sounds like what's happening is he's up there barking in this, like, hey, I need help kind of bark, you know, and you go up there and he's staring up at the table, and then you're like, ah, I see what you want, dog. The dog that cried wolf. Oh. He doesn't really need help. He just wants to, basically begging for people food, but he shouldn't eat too much. He's got his own food to eat. Obviously the food isn't good for him. I mean, not that great for him anyway. Depends on what it is. Like, he loves carrots and bananas and different things. Those things are fine, but the stuff with a lot of spice in it's not really good for dogs, so I gotta keep him away from it. But that's the stuff he likes. Like, he loves taco meat and all the Indian chicken that we make, like all the spices in it. So it's like, man, dog, and I don't want your lap to end sooner than it needs to, so just relax and wait your dog. 81. Ah, can you not get closer, please? And this invisible wall is a bit of a bugger as well. We're so close, I don't think I'm gonna... Well, I'm not really gonna go and fix it. I should, but I'm not. So, sorry about that. Sometimes that thing just closes so slow. Like, just close faster. I've seen you do it. I think once I get this kind of switching around mastered, I can actually see quite a difference in how fast my cleanups go and things. My dirt output per day, or throughput per day, increases more. The only other thing I think that could speed this up, I've not been able to verify it, but I have the suspicion that keyboard and mouse are faster than the controller. That's how it always has been in most games. Like when you're playing a first-person shooter, at least back in the day, you could tell those people who were using the controllers because they would turn so slowly. And for the longest time, there wasn't a way to fix that. You just dealt with the fact that you turned really slow. So you gave up some advantages, or I should say took on a handicap to get some other advantages. But I still think that is in the case today, even with... Okay, there's the switch. Like our buckets at the bottom probably won't have everything, because they were switched earlier. Yes, well, they're only 8% behind. It's not too bad. We gotta go turn this one off. This one already has the mats ready. Sure. And so the idea is right after this, I go back to... Oh, nuts. Well, at least it doesn't affect the change here. Too much anyway. I mean, it takes an extra second to go get it, but it's not like I'm missing gold because it fell. Oh, darn it. I wanted to switch the bucket. Let me do that, actually. No, I'm a little weird with this, but I'd rather not fill it all the way up and then have it stop. It's just my thing. So we'll use that one on both. This is what I'm looking for. And now basically we can kind of just dump buckets in and it'll be pretty fast. It's much faster than I've done it in the past, that's for sure. So yeah, so I'm even trying to improve and be better, and be inspired by the better players. I'm gonna take that out so I don't forget. Come over here. Did it get done? It did get done. Plus this will kind of also help me not miss so much, because I have in the past forgotten to put the things in here, but if I'm always cleaning it up like this, then we shouldn't have a problem. So let's... I could have also already started doing this part of it, but I'm a slowpoke here. But we're at 3382, I guess it was. Alright, so that was switched out. Very nice. Do this while we've got a few seconds. Three, 8, 2. Minus whatever we get. Get up. So I must not be pressing the right buttons here. Now we got all our buckets. We can just like push them all through as it goes. Now obviously we're not running dirt anymore, but look, it, you know, it did go a lot more. Let's turn this off. This is our other bucket. Oh, good dirt. We got a bunch of buckets over here while we sit around and wait. Dude, you're behind, man. But this should also, we can keep it going and see our total in one shot. At least that's what I'm going to try to do here. So let's see how that works. Might be good enough. Wow, we got extra buckets here. Actually, I guess this one should go over here. Oh, might be why we've got at least one extra. I'm gonna go grab the ones here at the top. So, I mean, as I go, I'll learn better, but I can even be more efficient here as well. But this is still faster than what it used to be, I'll have to say. Alright, so we have all the buckets. No, we still don't have all the buckets over there. We still got lots of buckets to put through. But I like this. This is great. We've got like 4 more buckets still to be ran through. Most of them are the pretty decent dirt that we got, so this is exciting. This is the part I like anyway. Let's put this over there and then... Okay. Already passed the 1,000 mark. We're almost getting to the 2,000 mark. Basically, I know when we put those two in, we'll see a huge difference. I don't know if this is one of the ones from the... bucket up, but we did not. So everything's looking good. Yep, everything's there. Goes one of the big ones. Guess we'll just put it over here. And there's the other one. It's over here. We have to check my workers. It's very possible that they how did these have like 0 in them? They did a switch. Dang it. I mean, I know they're not behind, but or maybe they're a little, but they both switched before it went out. Really? Well, I know it's about... Alright, so minus 56695. 2,200. It's not as good as I was hoping for. Ah, yeah. It's gonna be just fine. So we can... this like, oh, that's why this thing's even... I thought this was just, you know, that probably is the reason why this shuts down, because if we turn off the wave table, then everything should work until we need it again. All right, we probably shouldn't have any more power outages like that. But look at that, see, ready to rock and roll again. Except everybody ran out of... well, they haven't ran out, but they're pretty darn close. That's like the only slowdown, I guess, in this system that I just have to deal with. I haven't put the green cans in there yet, or, you know, the fuel tank yet, but I'll get to that at some point. So, yeah, gonna fill it up, and that's about it. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now. Oh, it's like, how do we go? We put more in. We should be up, not down. All right, so we're at 17. I was hoping to get to 15. Yeah, see, like just a couple more out. Okay, 500, but still. And we got like 27 ounce or 2,700 or near 3K. We would have easily been to 15th, but So we're 7K away from 10th. But I know Spy, Grinder, Miller, Classic Games, K Guerra. If Nuki's was continuing, I don't know if he is. In chats, he's said he's going to, and he hasn't, so I'm not sure. But he could be at the top. And then also Indie Ninja Gaming, which I can't even see where he's at right now. I guess we can. He's at 21, so he's close. Oh. Why is he not showing? If he's got 25, I don't see him in the list. Oh, he's probably 11th or something. That's why. Yeah. Mystical Beard of Truth. A great name. I love it. All right, well, look, I'm just going to fuel up and get rolling again, so I'm going to leave it here. But thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the video, give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. And as you saw earlier, or I mentioned earlier, you can become a part of the OMG gang and actually support the channel and help me out. I appreciate every one of you that have. Thank you very much. And with that, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.